who say, well, maybe you can open it up some, but you're going to have to do X, Y, and Z when you do it, such as wide testing, testing to see who had it before, and contact tracing, and quarantines of strict quarantines of people who have it, and also quarantines of contacts. So there's all, I mean, but it's stuff is out there. It's not like people say, what would you do, as if there's no other alternative. No, there's plenty. There's lots of alternatives to just opening up the country in a week. It's go do 5 minutes of research. You can find them.
When your research is Twitter. Hey, UK. Mr. Doom and Gloom is on. We're all gonna die.
Here's more great news that President Trump, for President Trump. He can say how great everything's going. Colorado sees largest single-day jump in coronavirus cases. 344 new cases discovered since yesterday. 5 more deaths in Colorado. Not good.
I got blocked twice by his mods.
That's from
for
Mark
asking
Salinger.
Questions they didn't like. Hey, butterfly wings. This is hilarious.
And also, it's silly that I need to point this out. You need to wait for the cases to go down before you can talk about opening it up. This idea that you can pick a date in advance. This idea, I'm going to pick a date in advance that the country should open up based on nothing. Based on nothing. Because I think it should open up on that day, rather than I'm going to wait and see what happens with this virus where we don't know what's going to happen, which is just obvious.
No, the president doesn't have anybody advising him. He should listen to Steve Lookner. He looks at tweets. Good God, this guy's hilarious. Come on.
The timing depends on what happens with the virus. That's just obvious. But that's not what the administration says. They've picked a timing. They've picked a timing regardless of what happens with the virus. We're going to do it soon. We're going to do it on Easter. That's what they keep saying. He said it today. We're going to do it soon. Well, you don't know what's going to happen with the virus. How can you say that? Why would you say that? How? I mean, doesn't make sense.
I had to do it. I'm sorry.
You know what's dumb too is here's a big problem, because what happens is he makes these loony proposals. President Trump makes these loony proposals like based on nothing. I mean, he's admitted no, it was based on nothing. It was not based on any kind of scientific evidence. And he makes these loony proposals like open up by Easter, and then all of this effort has to be wasted to explain why that's a bad proposal. Which is just like if I said to you 2 plus 2 is 5, and then you had to waste hours explaining to everybody why 2 plus 2 isn't 5. That's just a waste of everybody's time. But that's what happens. So much time gets wasted because some proposal comes out, which is not based on any kind of science and is just clearly wrong.
Look at the comments,
but because he said it, and people are going to be like, oh, well, he said it, there must be reasonable.
Yes.
All this time has to be wasted explaining why this just proposal based on nothing is not
bases his decisions.
It just wastes everybody's time, and it keeps happening.
Nothing. Oh God, Trump has nobody talking to him. He bases his every decision on nothing. Science. Listen to the science.
Hey, look, this is from Kai Cooperschmidt, who's a science journalist he's been posting a lot about the virus, and he is not somebody who's very political when he posts. I want to read you a thread he just posted. The U.S. has now surpassed every other country in the number of reported cases. Of course, it has a bigger population than many other hard-hit countries, but this is a sad milestone, and things will get worse before they get better. No matter how long I live, I don't think I will ever get over how the U.S., with all its wealth and technological capability and academic prowess, sleepwalked into the COVID disaster that is unfolding.
Yes, he is, Grandma.
So many warnings from some of the brightest minds in epidemiology and virology. So much smart advice on what to do and how to prepare from people who had planned for this and help other countries beat terrible epidemics. So many opportunities missed, so many lives wasted.
Exactly,
there will be plenty of time to grieve and to look back and analyze all the factors. It was a failure of imagination.
He's basing his
it was and is a failure in leadership, a shocking abdication of responsibility to protect the people of this country. Yes, it was. For now, of course, we're at the beginning of a long struggle. Thank you to all the doctors and nurses and countless others on the front lines fighting this pandemic. The debt we owe is staggering.
Science! Ha!
I mean, look, I wish I didn't have to criticize President Trump like this on the air. I wish I didn't.
I wish I didn't.
I mean, because I know it bothers some people. And the point of this channel is not to criticize President Trump. Unfortunately, we are at a historic emergency around the world, including the U.S., which is threatening to kill huge numbers of people. It doesn't get more serious than this. And the president has just utterly blown it and made it much worse by denying it existed and playing it down repeatedly and now ignoring it. So, I mean, you might wonder, Steve, this is weird because, you really try not to, upset parts of your audience. And now all of a sudden there's this. How strange. Well, maybe you should think to yourself, well, the reason I'm doing this is just because it's such an important event, and he messed up so much, and it's going to have such a huge price.
You can't.
That is how bad it is.
They block you.
That is how bad the situation is. Now, other people messed up too. Local authorities messed up a lot too. And I've been talking about that. I've been talking about it for months. But, what can I do? Am I not going to report on it? This is shut down the world. It doesn't get more important than this story. And unfortunately, in addition to the local people, you had a president who just for 2 months acted like it didn't exist and called it a hoax and played it down.
Did.
And I'm sure resulted in people not taking it seriously and not following the social distancing. And now it really looks like there's definitely the case that not the maximum is being done to provide equipment and testing. We've heard about the testing getting better. It's so great. No, the testing is way behind many other countries.
Where's your evidence,
people still can't get a test who need it. There still is no national guidelines about locking down anything or any of that stuff or closing businesses in this country. So
yes, it is.
What do you want me to do? Not report on it? It doesn't get any bigger than this story. It doesn't get more. There's no story like this that's going to affect people more than this, and it's just he really messed up. He continues to mess up, and it's gonna kill a lot of people. So what do you want me to do? Not report on it? So I'm sorry.
People are gonna die.
I got to report on it. I wish I didn't. I wish the story didn't exist, but it does. So I got to report on it.
A lot of people are going to die because the tweet told me so. Science.
Oh, hold on. Just had to block somebody. They're saying the numbers are fake. The numbers are fake.
Here we go.
Science.
She blinded me. Science. Here we go. He's gonna go off. He's ready to pop. Look at him.
Hey,
He's gonna pop. Come on, let's hit
it is what it is. I don't pick what happens in the world,
Here we go.
but something of this level importance, with something of this level importance, where it's so obvious, the failings
I
are
stole
so
that from
obvious,
Boogie.
I'm going to report on it. And the failings have such huge consequences. I'm going to report on it.
Come on, big guy. The sun is going down.
Oh, hold on a second.
Hulk mad. I'm stealing this from Boogie. Sorry, Boogie. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, the world's gonna end. Shut the whole country down. People are dying. Notice it's New York and California. Nowhere else. All the left-wing states. Why?
Anyways.
Let
Let me
anybody in
thank the
sanctuary cities. Thank you very much. Don't go in there and tell him he's insane because you get blocked.
Again, I'm sorry, but I just don't have the patience. I don't have the patience for the bots. It wrecks the whole. It wrecks it for me. At a certain point, it wrecks it for me when people are just going to be.
Look at all the left-wingers in there going,
bots.
mods, yes! Yes, mods, block, block, block! Wait, I'm going to Twitter to find some tweets. Oh, we got to replay science. No, everything's science. We're going to keep replaying that song because
Hold on a second.
I heard science like 30 times in 15 minutes the other day.
All right. Thanks to our moderators, we have.
Thanks to the mods who block. Thank you. You guys are awesome.
Mark Helton moderating. Thank you. Chandra is moderating. Thank you, Chandra.
Here we go. This is for my man, Iceman,
Thank you,
4433.
Contact
I'm
Freaks.
just
Thank you
here
for
for the rant. Come on. We got to see a rant. You got placed on mute. Erebon T.
Appreciate it,
Of course he
moderators.
did.
Thank you. Thanks also to our Periscope moderators. Misha is there.
Ah, UK Neil, buddy. Catch UK Neil. The Great Awakening. Awesome show. Sunday nights. 5 p.m.
Misha for moderator.
UK Neil. The Great Awakening. He won't read your tweet. He'll block you. You don't believe in science.
Also, thanks to our Facebook moderators, Shay Durner, Denise Fredrickson,
Science. Woo.
Courtney Lane, Kimberly Peterson, Joe Serino,
Science.
Dan Lindquist, and our Twitch moderators, Daily Disclosure, Matthew Johnson, Idaho Star, Keisha Umaroff, Callie Smoke, Love Pug, XXD, Sully, thank you. Also, I
Share
also
this
thank you
out.
to people. Thank
I'll
you
put
for
that
your
back up.
support.
We're still listening to him. I'll put it back up. There he is.
Thank you to Leon Pick, Bill
Iceman.
McAvoy, Billy Blue,
Nice gift.
Carbon Free TV, Lynette. Thank you, Lynette. Jennifer Small,
No, if you're
Ball, Jim
blocked by the
H,
mods, they
Seize the
can't
Day,
see your
European
comments.
Leon Pick, Joe Serino, thank you, Joe.
Woo.
Blue Mint,
Come on, Hulk.
Josh Harrison, Finding Ophelia,
Come on, Hulk. Get mad,
Dragon
Hulk.
Knights, David De Luna, Mr. Mayor, with Petite Silver, Rita's Real, Sadomasochist, David De Luna, thank you.
He doesn't have a job, M, because he's living up the coronavirus,
Einar
which may kill him
from Norway,
and his
thank you.
fucking parents.
Matt Pexon, The Sounds Retreat Luxury Lodge, New Zealand, Dan O'Leary, Artisha, Wet Frog, Flowers, Tony Vasquez, Mark Whirling, 40 ounce, Netary 700,
She
Pius
blinded me.
Giovanni, thank you. Also,
Science.
thank you to William Cook, thank
Come
you.
on, Hulk. Get mad,
Ford
Hulk.
Swen, thank you, Ford Swen.
You guys in the chat are awesome.
All right, I got to update our headline.
Science.
Hold on. Thank you also to
Come on, talk about the science.
Shark Emoji, Tim K, Tony Tom Bingham, KGB.
He's not listening to the
Deb
fucking
H,
science.
Leia Simiabo Olafi. Thanks for your support for the Super Hearts. And thanks for the Facebook stars, too.
Thank you, Fire Capri.
Nicole
You're
Wilson, Lisa
awesome.
Marie
This is
Pritchard,
Phil.
Jacob O'Connor, Damian Cohn.
I've seen you many times
Sherry
before,
McInnes,
Fire Capri.
Christopher Lowe,
You're good
Lee
peeps.
Fredrickson, thank you.
Do you believe in science? Science!
All right, let's get back. 531-257.
Awesome, Arabon. Oh,
and
here
then
we go.
US is 83291.
Okay. Are we going to see a... Is he going to flip? Come on. Christy. Love you, doll. I saw Doc Martin in there. She can't watch our show, but she was on Patriot Soapbox. I'll remember that, Doc.
Make sure I'm doing this right. Oops.
Thank you very much.
I want to ask.
Thank you very much.
I did ask, where was
There we
Steve
go.
during the flu?
What were
Thank
the
you very
updates
much.
here?
How many people died from the flu in the United States?
Thank you very much.
Did you all catch agenda-free
Thank you very much.
TVs?
Canada,
Flu scope?
66, 67 new cases in Alberta, 66 new cases in British
Thank you very
Columbia.
Anybody catch it? Did I miss it?
409 new cases total and 6 new deaths in Washington State. I think we talked. I think the overall update today was like around 600 from Washington. I read
Did
that
you-
on the air.
You didn't catch it, did you?
More cases and deaths in Spain. How much is the
Did-
Texas
did I
number
miss
going
it?
up total today? I got to check.
Anybody catch it?
Uh,
I got
let's see.
blocked twice. Two
First
accounts
death
got
and 16
blocked
new
by the
cases in
mods.
Venezuela. So just to show you, I mean, look at these. These are the numbers. So that's from B&O News.
One question was, where was Steve during the flu? How many people died
So according to
from the
B&O,
flu
there's been almost
in the
15,000
US?
new cases and 160 new deaths in the U.S. today.
Ooh,
And then we
got
talked
blocked.
about a bunch of these. 718 new deaths in Spain.
Thank you
And
very much.
712 new deaths in Italy. Look at that.
150,000
Thank you very much.
plus were hospitalized with
8,271
the
cases
flu.
new in Spain.
Thank
Look
you
at that.
very much.
Let's look at some of these
I
graphs.
don't remember
I wanna
seeing
look
that
up,
Chiron on
and
Steve
just in terms
Luckner's,
of the
account.
new cases in the
Do you?
U.S., just to give you a sense of the new case in the U.S., I mean, look at some of these numbers.
Dr.
New
Gonzo,
cases.
20K.
I don't know why this says 4772 here,
Is
because
that-
in the morning
Dr.
announcement, they said there
Gonzo,
were
is
over
that
6,000
20K
new
died
cases.
from the flu?
Also, New Jersey, they announced over
I
2,600
don't remember
new
Steve
cases. So that's
flipping
a lot.
out over the flu.
This says 912, California. Yeah, Washington's over 600. Michigan over 500. Illinois is over 600. Yep, we talked about that. Florida,
500,000
Massachusetts,
was
579. Look at these numbers. Louisiana over
500,000 was the
Pennsylvania over 500,
original
Georgia over
estimate
200,
in the
Texas over
UK.
400,
It is changed
Colorado over 300.
to 20,000
It's just,
deaths in the UK.
you know,
But Steve goes,
let's get some Texas numbers.
I don't believe that science. Science. Oh, we got to put him back on. Where is he?
See, there's not
Ooh.
like, you go to these local
There you are,
sites, and
Dolby.
like Dallas Morning News focuses on Dallas. How about Texas in general?
Who dat? 11.
Yeah, there's just like the local sites. Like this says,
Welcome all.
this is
100
We're just having fun.
Whoa.
I'm just waiting for the rant.
This says KView. 137 in Central Texas. Cases in Travis County.
None, Iceman. He has a Twitter
137
science
cases in Austin. That's not new,
degree.
that's total.
Twitter. that? Fear porn. Yep. He wants the entire U.S. shut down.
Yeah,
no,
we can go to Texas
I'm
Department
agenda
of Health.
free.
The problem with the Department of Health website,
you're a Democrat, Republican. I don't care.
Besides for like the numbers,
unless it's Donald Trump, then I care. The flu? Who? Who's the flu? Who's the flu?
Texas case counts. Oh, they have a map.
Time capsule, Texas.
Looks like the Florida map.
Not saying it's not real. Time capsule, Texas.
Now this says
just
92 out of 254 counties
gone full nut.
I'm sure there are more counties with cases. I'm guessing that a lot of counties don't have a lot of testing.
Shut the country down now. And Trump doesn't listen to anybody. He has nobody telling him the truth. He's supposed to go out there and go, okay, we had
anyways, you can go to Texas Department of Health
today.
If you want to get that map.
The whole world sucks. The country's falling apart. We're all gonna die. Okay. We're never gonna go back to work.
And then I want to just quickly
and he would be happy with
Spain,
that.
For Spain. Spain. Graph, worldometer. Deaths. I think this is as of yesterday.
The time
see, that showed these are the number of deaths.
Do we shut down the country for 3 months?
Over 800. BNO had it over 800.
The entire country shut down for 3 months.
Taking off in Spain.
Is that the answer?
A week ago, the deaths were 193. Then a week before that, they were 31. And now today in Spain, they're 718.
Don't compare European shithole countries when it comes to healthcare to the United States. No comparison.
Deaths. That's been at this level. Today it was over 700.
We've got the best healthcare in the world. Why?
This level
because it's not socialized crap like Spain, Italy, France, the UK. Why are they struggling? They've got socialized medicine. Steve doesn't talk about that, does he?
Give me a shout if you have comments, questions, updates at Lookner on Twitter.
Kathy Griffin. Oh, good for her.
Oh, this is not good. Physician dies of the virus. AI6YR.
She's in
Heidi Priscilla. Alex Sue is the first medical professional to die in South Florida. Did he now? So that's sad. Condolences to his family. Did he get infected by a patient? I don't know if he. It says he once practiced internal medicine, so I don't know that he got this from working from treating somebody with it. It's a little weird because I feel like when you say medical professional to die from coronavirus, what it's really meant is somebody who died from getting it on the job.
Let's put it this way: this guy lost 80 viewers in less than an hour. That's right, who dat? First thing you want to do when you're on a ventilator is go
details about his
Twitter
death
and go,
known.
Here's a selfie of me.
Local 10. So I don't know
I'm not on
if he got it
ventilator, but
enough.
Well, when you only use CNN, MSNBC, and tweets, people need to calm down, listen to the president.
I know people have been sending you messages.
And you'll be fine. Right? He's not telling you to go out there and lick a
365
toilet
deaths in
seat,
NYC.
is he? Or to drink aquarium cleaner.
365 deaths in NYC. What was the number earlier today?
Got a question for the
What was the
audience
number of
out
deaths
here.
earlier in New York City? Hang on.
That number 531.
So Jesse
Does he
McKinley says
ever
there's now
remove
365 deaths in NYC.
the people that are fine now? No. Right? Does he ever remove the U.S. numbers of the people that are not sick anymore? No.
I'll have to look.
Trust the president. He's not going to steer you into death.
Let me go back to last night and see. I'm going to go back to see
She
from last
bloody
night
me.
what was the number they were
Science! Come on, Steve. Pop a cork. All the mods blocked everybody, so we might not see Hulk come out tonight.
Yes. So in 24 hours, it went from 280 to 385. 280 to 365. Okay.
I heard about Fauci. Yeah, the guy's involved in all kinds of vaccine and pandemic information with who else? The WHO.
It was 280. It was 280 at
is
6
connected
p.m.
to
last
who else? The UN wants us all vaccinated. Why? Science! I thought I saw Doc Martin out there.
So that's
She probably left this scope for Patriots Soapbox. Where are you, Doc?
Yeah, I think Daryl, 385 was the number of deaths in New York State this morning. This is New York City, and the number of New York City deaths was 280 at 6 p.m. yesterday. So it's gone up by 85 in one day in New York City. So condolences to all the families of the people who died. Certainly terrible.
This guy went off about how Trump didn't walk out in the
Just
press
terrible.
conference and say X number of people died. Really? That's what he has to do to make you happy? Come out there and say 83 people died today. 300 people got it. I don't know how many of them are going to die. This guy would have been ecstatic about that. Rusty makes a good point. De Blasio told people to ignore it on March 3rd. Oh, where's the outrage for Mr.
All right, so I'm just
Lookner?
catching up here.
Didn't hear it.
Joe Scarborough posted this.
What about the
Palm Beach County,
gentleman?
1.4 million people, tests given 1,166.
What about the gentleman who came back
for 1.4 million people?
Who ignored Trump's
That's
direct
0.1%
order
of the population.
to not allow
14,000
a cruise ship to come in?
Of the population.
Crickets.
So that's
crickets,
less than
crickets.
0.1% of the
Nothing from
population.
Lookner. But guess what? I just heard on the press conference that 89+% of the tests are coming back negative.
So this idea that we really, really know everywhere what it's like is just not. No.
He reported just now that a bunch of tests were given, but doesn't tell you that 89% plus of the tests coming back are negative. Why?
Another state has announced a quarantine for New York residents. Well, actually, no. It's Stephen Bognar says Texas is saying 14-day quarantine for people traveling to Texas as their final destination through an airport from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, or New Orleans. You know, give it a few weeks, and we might have lots of cities saying nobody come from anywhere.
That's right, Butterfly
Stephen
wings.
Bognar posted that. You're going to be seeing more of these because, you know, there's a lot of cases in New York, but look at this. This is for, look at this. I mean, it's actually from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, or New Orleans.
The lack of testing. Somebody posted the lack of testing here in Florida is very scary to me.
4 places. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, or New Orleans. Not 1, 4. Annette Cervantes says they may prohibit
the time
domestic
capsule.
flights.
This guy
the
is
Curious
not
Kitty
telling
said there
you
should be no state-to-state travel.
that 89+% of the tests are negative. He just says
Upstate Zach says they'll fly out of Philly. Well, the question is, can they tell if somebody traveled through there or not? I mean, I don't know what the enforcement of this is really going to be. Are they really going to enforce it?
Really
take a lot of manpower to enforce it.
This guy's no different than MSNBC or CNN.
Hey, thanks for your support, I Love. Thank you, I Love. And thank you, Don Teller. And thank you, Riri. Thank you, Riri, for your support. Don Teller, I Love, and Riri, thank you.
He runs the president's press conference and then bashes him on what a moron he is. Because the president doesn't have any information.
We're going to build the wall.
And doesn't listen to anybody. And doesn't... It's just pretending this is not real. On what planet? So the president has less information than a guy who gathers tweets. Okay. If you believe it, okay. Okay.
I'm just going to try to catch up here.
You can listen to me, doll. Come on, Sugar Britches. You can all listen to me. I don't normally do this, but this guy really pissed me off for asking a simple question. I got muted twice on 2 different accounts. Denise, I need to pay mommy rent for the basement. Thanks for your support. Yes, he reads BuzzFeed articles, CNN, MSNBC, and tweets from people who are not involved and are guessing based on their best knowledge. Powell got muted also. Why? He asked a question? I'll keep talking, Christy. Oh, boy. Come on. Oh, where's the music? We got to put some music.
Hang on. Sorry.
I'm probably going to get kicked off Periscope. Doc is going to be mad, but oh, well. This is worth it. I got muted twice, so. Science.
The Sounds Retreat sent me this. Why New Orleans is quickly becoming a coronavirus epicenter in the U.S. New Orleans needs help or the next week may be disastrous, one doctor said. New Orleans is on track to become a coronavirus epicenter.
We're waiting for the Hulk to come out, Boogie.
There are now more than 2,300 cases in Louisiana. Let's see. Doctors in New Orleans have noted that certain populations appear to be more likely to suffer the most dire complications, those with obesity, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes. Louisiana ranks near the bottom on state-by-state studies of these chronic diseases.
See, this is what I don't like. They allowed somebody to put fake news, and the mods didn't block it or mute it.
Mardi Gras there.
But if you ask a question
more than 1 million people
that they don't like, they block it.
Mardi Gras.
Or mute you. That's what I don't like.
The result is eerily reminiscent of what happened during the 19th.
Now, if I went on there and said,
cases and fatalities rose dramatically
you look
in
like,
Philadelphia after local officials ignored warnings.
The guy from Revenge of the Nerds,
and allowed a citywide parade to go on his plan. By the time the city changed course and started limiting large crowds, it was too late. The virus had spread unchecked throughout the city.
Oh, Hulk's calm down, the sun's gone
There's
down.
one major difference between
guy.
1918 Philadelphia and 2020 New Orleans. This year, there was no indication coronavirus was spreading in New Orleans during Carnival. However, that virus was out there. I and a lot of other people were concerned about the virus at that time.
Bert. Nazis.
See, I don't know about this. During the month-long celebration, no one in Louisiana was aware the virus was probably spreading widely.
Dude.
Oh, I think if you had followed the news, what was going on in China, you might have thought it was.
Science!
I don't know that no one was. A virologist recalls attending a Mardi Gras party and being the only one there who seemed apprehensive about the large social gathering. He said testing is critical to finding asymptomatic spreaders. See, we're not doing that in this country. We're not testing asymptomatic.
Hey, you subscribe.
Those who have been infected and are unknowingly transmitting the virus.
Thank you for the
despite being perfectly healthy. They're really a danger for the rest of the population. But we're not testing for them.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Doc Martin had a tingle up my leg.
Thank you very much.
So, unfortunately, we'll just have to see where the cases start, bubbling up.
Thank you very much.
You guys are awesome.
Lithrone says in the chat room they were saying to cancel Mardi Gras.
Thank you very much.
I mean, we were covering, the China outbreak in January, and if you were talking about the China outbreak, it just made sense to think it could be spreading around the world. People were flying around the world.
I agree with that. But
Arlene says it was already in the USA. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't think it was in the USA.
Come on, tell us that. Tell us.
I had a flight. When was my flight that I was supposed to take, and I didn't take it?
China in when?
Oh yeah.
When?
So my flight. What day was the Super Bowl? I was supposed to go back to Boston to visit my family, and I was going to watch the Super Bowl with them.
Hey, audience, when did Trump stop travel
just
from
to show
China?
you the timing here?
Come on. 1 for January, 2 for February.
February 2nd. So I was going to fly back in late January, and I remember I canceled my flight. But I canceled it before the flight. I waited. I was planning a week before. So I know we were discussing this in the middle to late January.
Come on.
Yeah, LJD says should have canceled LA Marathon in Playlist Live. Remember they had the LA Marathon?
Yeah.
I got a post about the LA Marathon.
Oh, wait, that's what we're doing here. We're waiting for the Hulk to come out.
Hey,
March 8th.
Does it feel good?
Come on, we're waiting for the Hulk to come out, Boogie.
Amazing.
That's why we're here. Hulk, man.
I got a post about that.
Hulk smash. Ah. Come on. Come on. Come on, he's starting to get angry. He's typing angry. Come on. Come on, go back to the press conference.
What's the right way to say it?
Think about the press conference. Come on. Think about the press conference. He's not going to get corona, Iceman. If you don't leave your house, you can't get it. Come on.
In retrospect, it was probably a good idea to have the LA
If you
Marathon.
ask,
it's just amazing.
anything that they don't like, they'll block you.
We were talking about the LA
mute
Marathon
you.
when we had it. A lot of us here in the broadcast were saying we couldn't believe they were having it. They had the LA Marathon. It was recent. The LA Marathon was on March 8th. March 8th!
Katya.
They had the Los Angeles Marathon on March 8th. It's amazing. CRT says, and now LA is shut down. It's so crazy. Unbelievable.
Hi, Corona beer. Oh, we forgot our music.
March 8th.
Where is it? Science. There it is. Jeff Plummer. He gets muted every day. Oh, don't you believe in science? You guys are awesome in the chat. He wants to ban everything. He wants the entire country to shut down for months until we have more data. Which I'm against. I'm still working my business. My other job got shut down. But I'm hauling my trailer around, picking stuff up.
Oh, hold on! In 5 minutes,
bringing it back.
In 5 minutes, I gotta go outside. I gotta go to my window and shout. Matt Johnson says, excited to be in Midtown Atlanta tonight to hear the daily
Grandma.
8 p.m. balcony cheers for hospital workers.
Grandma,
I gotta go in 1 minute.
To get syphilis.
In 2 minutes, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break and I'm gonna go cheer for the hospital workers.
Ooh, we
I'll
get
just shout
2
out my
minutes.
window.
2 minutes. More rules than romper room.
I guess everybody in Atlanta's doing this now. It's a great idea. So I'm gonna do this in 2 minutes.
Oh, we got another tweet.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say.
Well, that's good news.
Let's see. How should I do this? Make it black.
This jackass doesn't know shit about science. My fucking dad is in a nursing home. He might die.
Back after doing.
And my mother
this.
might die. Boogie bumper.
Does that
Come
make
on.
sense?
We're waiting for the Hulk to come out. That's why we're
I
here.
can't live stream it. There's no way for me to just do that. So no,
We're
I
all
can't switch
here
it. So in about
Hulk.
1 minute, I'm gonna get up from here and I'll just go cheer and I'll come back.
He's gonna come back.
Maybe
He's
I'll
gonna come back
I'll
angry.
take a video of it maybe. But I
My
can't really.
parents
I
might
can't
get
clap.
fucking killed
I can't
because
clap
this
if I'm taking a
jackass
video.
doesn't know
I'll take a
shit
video
about
of some of it.
science.
I can't do it. It's not
I
like
don't
I'm doing
believe it.
this broadcast on a phone.
There he goes again.
Yeah. So in once it gets 7:58, I'm gonna go to the window and do this, and then it'll take me like 3 minutes, and then I'll come back.
Oh, I'm hoping for the Hulk to come back. I want to see Steve Luckner rip his tie off and rip his shirt
No, you
open
won't be able to hear it. It's too
and
far
start
away.
turning
It's not-
green.
The window's not.
That
in
would
this,
be awesome.
My window's not in this room, so you won't be able to hear it.
Hulk mad. Hulk smash.
All right, I'm going to take probably a 3 or 4 minute break. Let me go cheer for the workers. I'll be right back.
All right, it's going to take a minute to go up the stairs, open the basement door, get to the second floor. Come on, Steve. Start thinking about it on your way. Come back with some Hulk smash. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. I know he wants to get mad. You could see it. He's like twitching all over, looking, tweaking hard for the Hulk smash. Maybe. Wait, I'm going to run outside too. I'm going to run down the stairs because I'm at my mom's basement, but I'm going to run downstairs. And, yeah. I'm going to get another Corona beer. Oh, no. Oh, no. If you get a Corona, you might get it. Maybe somebody will go out and lick a toilet seat. Maybe that's where he's going. Lick a toilet seat. You never know. He's got to get angry. Hulk needs fuel. Anger fuel. Be right back. Yo, Christy got muted. Woohoo! You are awesome, Christy. Doesn't take long to get muted on that channel. Cherry, welcome. Buck, Jeff Plummer. He's shitting on his patio. No, he's got to go do something to get Hulk angry. Please, we want to see another epic meltdown. Come on, you got to beat Alex Jones tonight. Okay, where are we now? What are we on now? I don't hate this guy. I'm just here for the rant. I'm waiting for a rant. I asked the question. I said, hey, where was Steve during the flu? And I know the flu is not the same.
Hey, people did it. People did it. They were all out there doing it.
I said,
even cars were honking their horns too. So that was cool. I'm guessing people will be doing that in different cities.
Science.
But that was cool. A lot of people were cheering.
Woo.
All right, we are back.
I'm back too. I got a couple Coronas here. I'm putting a lime in. Hopefully the lime kills the virus. Does anybody know if that's true? Oh, Cherry. You're going to associate this song? Oh, here we go again. I'm a twisted
If you have
individual when you
updates,
block
at
me.
Lookner on Twitter is where you can reach me.
Rapunzel. Welcome. Yes, Cherry's comment was pretty damn funny. Okay, if I put lemon or lime in my Corona, am I immune? Just want to know before I suckle it down. Science!
What is this?
Perpetual now. He's got pretty good material when he goes off on a rant. I'm just waiting for the next one. We're waiting, patiently waiting for the Hulk to come out again. If he touches his face, I'm gonna call him out. You don't believe in science.
So I'm just checking around for some updates here. See, we've been seeing more of this. More states target travelers from New York over the coronavirus. More governors have targeted travel from New York.
Come on. This is your opportunity.
I don't know if any of these quarantine orders on people coming from New York and sometimes other states are going to be enforced strong.
Come on, crowd. Do you want him to beat Alex Jones tonight in the rant?
New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio questioned such directives. I think there's a little bit of a lack of recognition of just how much this disease has already spread around the country. I know what he's saying.
Okay, Christy, I'll play that. It says, the science. He's not listening to the science. RM Johns, come on, get tougher in there. Get kicked out. What's wrong with you?
Oh, our viewer Joseph Harper says, what about Super Tuesday when people went to vote on Super Tuesday? When was Super Tuesday? Super Tuesday was March 3rd, and lots of people went to vote on Super
Radio.
Tuesday. And people waiting in line to vote. That's very true, too, as Joseph Harper points out.
Oh, I got it queued up for your Christy. Come on, Hulk. Somebody, come on. Pew, pew, pew. Come on. He looks a little green. The Hulk might still be there. Banner might not be gone. That's for you, Christy. American Mama. Welcome aboard.
Oh, E.M. Sparrow sent me this. What it was like running the LA Marathon amid the coronavirus
Thank you, honey.
crisis. Now, this article is on March 11th.
Oh,
March 11th.
smash.
Choosing to run the race amid the global health pandemic came with plenty of risk, but the author did so as safely as possible.
Jill. Oh.
She was in urgent care the day before leaving for California with a cough and congestion. The doctor assured her she was coronavirus free. I don't know how the doctor knew that. Anyone, look, There's so many runners who run this. It's amazing.
Don't ever rant and then contradict your rant. Donald Trump says we're still open for business. I'm not saying to shut everything down.
About being a moderator.
How can you run a rant like that? Come on.
The people to ask are the mods. The mods can tell you, we can always use more moderators. They're all volunteers.
Do you want volunteer, Buck? Butterfly Wings, Cherry, Kirsty, who dat? Volunteer the mod.
The mods are all volunteers, but if you were interested in being a
TV.
moderator, that would be awesome. But just ask the mods. They can give you an email address that you can write to get more information on. They're the ones to ask about.
He's got a ton of mods. He wants more. Give me more mods. Need more mods. Someone says in their chat, almost all 50 states is now under quarantine. Is that science? Oh, I unplugged my headphones. Oh, there we go. Almost all 50 states.
Vincent Lee says Reuters
is under quarantine
New Zealand
now.
confirms a record 85 new cases of the virus. Is that posted here on BNO yet?
American Mama. That is
New Zealand.
You know who that is?
Yeah, they had 85 new cases up to 368.
That is Thomas Dolby. We'll get back to it.
Let me just update the number. U.S. is up to 84,793. So far today, 16,446 new cases in the U.S. just today. 253 new deaths today in the U.S. But 16,446 new cases.
Who's this tracking map? BNO? Who is that? Does anybody in the chat know who BNO is? Does anybody in the chat know who BNO is? It looks like O. I can't see the entire thing there.
And
he doesn't tell you. But at the press conference, he mocked incessantly.
It's up to 150. More than 150 Boston hospital workers test positive for coronavirus. Many appear to be due to community spread.
After the press conference.
So more than 150 Boston hospital workers have now tested positive for coronavirus.
He failed to tell you.
But it looks like, again, many appear to be due to
He failed to tell you that 89+% test negative. Just because there's a lot of tests out there doesn't mean they're positive, Mr. Fairporn.
And officials believe much of it may be due to community spread, which again would suggest that a lot of people have it in the greater Boston area.
That doesn't mean a lot of people have it in Boston.
41 at Mass General. 51 employees at Brigham and Women's Hospital, up from 33 2 days ago. At Tufts Medical Center,
is that statement
it's now
based
52.
on science?
Boston Medical Center, 22.
In Boston, a lot of people have it because
The
people
staff
in the hospital
infections
have
raise alarms about the ability of the hospitals to meet the challenge of a potential deluge of patients. Unbelievable.
Science. I think because we're scoping him, he's getting more people in there. You could thank me.
Also, I think Bay State Health in Springfield was testing a couple hundred employees, and it's never been. I don't think it's been.
He can't tell you butterfly wings. All he does is tell you how many people have it,
Officials
how
at
many
Mass
people
General, the Brigham and
died.
Tufts said all the workers infected at their hospitals did not work together in one area.
Come on, Hulk.
Some of them don't work directly with patients. I mean, that just suggests, again, it's just a big problem in the area.
I don't know, Rapunzel. I don't care. Oh, no. Oh, someone said you're making money on death, Steve.
I got to post.
And he got muted. Oh, yes. Muted by moderator. No swear words or anything, although Steve can swear all he wants. Somebody said you're making money
that is
on
not good.
death,
It's going up. It's going up.
And he got muted by the moderator. Yes. Iceman, yes.
So
Make sure you catch Rusty Iceman in his award-winning
right.
show, Sound Test. Now, Rusty does a lot of good stuff, but Sound Test is his #1 show. Check it out. Check out Rusty. He is fear porn because he doesn't talk about anything but death and how many people got it.
See, because if you look, it says like at Mass General, it's 41 now. It was quadrupling from earlier in the week. Brigham and Women's 51 now, 33 2 days ago. Tufts Medical Center 29 on Tuesday, now 52.
Does he ever
thanks,
talk
by the way,
about
to George Sybil. I appreciate your support, George Sybil. George says he got his.
Does he ever talk about the malaria drug?
George Sybil.
Have you heard it yet?
George, who's one of our viewers in the chat room, has a site.
Have you heard the malaria drug at all on this show?
He has different statistics.
No. And Z-Pack, I believe it's Z-Pack, and the malaria drug has really got people cured in
also, he just has
4 to 5 days. But Mr. Fairporn doesn't talk about any of the cures
country pages
that are potential.
Italy, you can look at the cases.
Thank you for your donations.
Oh, it looks like the cases are all up to date.
Love
too.
them.
So, like,
I'm just going to keep telling you how many people are dying
That's COVID.
or getting sick.
Thank you, George.
Have you heard about
And if you want the B&O tracker, which I also like,
hydrochloroquine yet? Have you heard it?
A lot of sources. Links
Did he mention it?
articles about the cases, and they have a running timeline. Go to bnonews.com.
Anybody?
They also have
Hello?
Canada, China, and Australia tables too.
Bueller?
US.
Anybody? Anybody hear him mention the cures? The stuff that's working? Hey, RM Johns. Woohoo! You got muted. Awesome. You are a hero. You are a winner, RM Johns. I think it's hydrochloroquine.
Guys, I just need to take a 1-minute break. Give me 1 minute. I will be right back.
No, Jill, he doesn't. He doesn't talk about the president talking about chloroquine. There we go. Hydrochloroquine. In combination with the Z-Pack, he doesn't talk about that. We are seeing results from that. Doesn't want to mention that. Why? Just updated numbers from unknown sources. Wash your hands, Steve. please wash your hands. Christy. Iceman says there's a new treatment. What is it? I do know the hydrochloroquine with the Z-Pack is working. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about 22 more in bumfuck Egypt have got it. That's an increase of 92% from the 3 who had it before. There you go, Jill. I think under the president's executive order, we can get plenty of supply in a hurry. Yeah. Does he have a good supply of TP? Good point, Buck. I hope he's got TP. He'll be back in a minute, though. You can look at the numbers. Breaking news. How many people got the flu? Oh, I forgot that. I can't remember that scope Steve did about the flu. How many Americans died from the flu? Wait, that must have been the H1N1 scope Steve did. About the 12,000 Americans that died. Nope. Crap. Can't remember. Anybody? Please help? What was that scope? I'm trying to think. Well, I'm going to have to play some more music while I wait. Wash your hands. Please wash your hands. 20 poo-poo on there. You might be reporting on yourself. We don't want that. Do you want to make, don't want your mother or father in the nursing home to die. Come on. Wash your hands. I don't hear a hand dryer or water, do you? Come on. I don't hear any water running.
Thanks for your patience. We're back. Let's see here. I saw some new New York numbers. Now this says, Stephen Bognar says 23,112 cases, 4,720 hospitalized. Now how does this compare to this morning? 4,720 hospitalized, 23,112. It's more than 3,101 new cases in the last 24 hours because I think, actually I don't know. Hang on, I might not be right.
Yes, you're right, Joe. His fucking father!
Let's see.
Come on, Hulk.
This morning, the number for New York was...
Looks like Banner's in control.
Here. So this morning's update was 21,393, and that was 3,537 new cases since last night. And this is 23,112, which is... I'm going to have to use my calculator here so I don't mess this up.
They just gave him the numbers on a press conference that the president had. It wasn't the president, it was the doctor.
1719 new cases. That's a total of 5256 for the two updates today. Wow. Okay. And then in terms of hospitalized, That's New York State. I don't know about New York City. So, anyways, that means there's
science.
About 5,200 new cases in New York City today.
Okay, it doesn't look like the Hulk's coming back out. So in about 6 minutes, we'll end this.
Yeah, here's the
because he's on a marathon here.
New York has 23,112 positive cases.
23,000 positive cases in a state filled with how many millions? If you're willing to give up your constitutional rights,
you gotta copy this link
because 23,000 people got sick. Okay. Are you willing to give up your constitutional rights for 23,000 people in a state filled with millions and millions of people? Are you willing to get arrested to give up your constitutional rights?
Data summary that Jesse McKinley posted.
Because 23,000 people got arrested?
First post. What is the number of cases? 23,112. Oh, I see what they do. So it's weird. The 20,112.
American Mama. Yes. It's better than the blue pill for this guy. Woo!
So their daily case numbers are like a little different because like when the mayor announced
the bell
or when the governor announced this morning, he said, anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway,
press
this
1
is a graph of
if you're into the protection meme that the government is protecting you in New York State, in California, in Illinois, and other states. And this guy who wants to shut the entire country down,
and then
press 1 if you agree. Press 2 if you say
46%.
I'm not going to give up my constitutional rights.
4 years old. See that?
Apparently now you can't have family over in Australia. Think about it.
And most of the cases are under 65. Not necessarily most of the hospitalizations. But
oh, where's Stevie?
Queens has 7,362 cases. Male 56, female 44.
That's right, Buck. 2, you're not going to give up your constitutional freedom to assemble for the protection meme. If this was so bad, why can you still go to the gas station and the store? I'm confused. It's so bad, but you can go to a store with a couple hundred people in it buying toilet paper. Oh, that's okay. R.M. Johns, I'm guessing, come and take my constitutional rights. But there's a caveat to that, right, R.M.
So that's
Johns?
the numbers for New York City. That is 365 deaths total in New York City, which is 80 more than yesterday. So there are the numbers. Katie Harmon posted those.
Thank you, Rapunzel.
Hey, thanks, Leon Pick, for your support. Thank you, Leon Pick. Dr. Fauci has said, and other experts have said, this could end up being seasonal, like the flu is. It could end up coming back every year. We don't know how it'll be. Now, maybe there'll be a vaccine for it.
Thank you, R.M. Johns. You have reinforcements. Yes.
Deputy New York City Police Commissioner John Miller has been hospitalized with symptoms indicative of coronavirus. A well-placed source told ABC News.
No, nothing yet, Allison,
So the
but
Deputy New York Police
success in France,
may have
Florida, and other states that have tried it. Gotta make a change. Gotta push. Gotta push.
Vivi says, what do you mean seasonal? Like,
Thank
that
you,
it would
Rapunzel.
go away, it would lessen during the summer, but it would come back in the winter. And that it's just always around. And that people get it every year. It could end up like that.
Scanning for horrible tweets. Come on, Hulk.
Somebody sent me this before. I forget who sent it to me. I tweeted about this last night. I don't know if we talked about it last night.
He'll go on to the next
New York nurse died.
disaster. Butterfly wings.
I'm okay. Don't tell mom and dad. They'll worry if you go to his sister. He may be the first nurse in New York City to die from coronavirus. Hughes Kelly, a nurse manager at a Manhattan hospital, texted his sister on March 18th with some devastating news. He had tested positive for coronavirus and was on a ventilator in the intensive care unit. He told her he could text but not talk. I'm okay, don't tell mom and dad, they'll worry, he wrote. That was his last message. Her subsequent text to him went unanswered. In less than a week, he was dead.
Look where he's going. The New York Times.
His sister said he had asthma but was otherwise well.
It's always CNN, New York
On
Times.
Facebook. Later, she added, I'm angry. He was healthy. Colleagues at the hospital were angry too. Some complained on social media.
The same newspaper that's been caught lying over and over and over again.
Plastic protective gown for an entire shift, where normal protocol required a change of gowns between interactions between infected patients. The nurse said Mr. Kelly had not used protective equipment, although he regularly helped nurses on his team with hands-on care. As recently as
The New
March
York
10th, he helped a nurse
Times.
take off her protective gear after working with a patient who tested positive for the virus.
Yes, many more people died, Allison, from the flu, and we're not saying that coronavirus isn't deadly or can kill people, but
The Post had a picture of
perspective.
people wearing garbage.
This guy has no perspective on anything.
A registered nurse at Mount Sinai West complained on Facebook that the hospital does not have enough sufficient personal protective equipment or PPE. I'm also
See,
very
he's
angry with
always
the health system for not
referring
protecting
to
him.
not
We
enough
do not have enough
supplies.
PPE. We do not have the correct PPE.
And then
We
he'll
do
go
not
back
have the
to
appropriate
Trump
staffing
is
to
at
handle this
fault
pandemic.
for that.
And I do not appreciate representatives of the health system saying otherwise on the news. That doesn't sound good. This co-worker posted on Facebook too. Let me look at some of these posts. Diana Torres.
Post from Facebook now.
She said, gone too soon.
That's a credible source.
Hughes Kelly, who died. Then she said, let's see her post there.
Let's see. If I go to some website and
here's
somebody
the-
says
from
something
Bevan
happened,
Blois.
it
Bevan
must be
Blois,
true.
Bevan Blois, a nurse at Mount Sinai West. Today's been a hard day. I learned that a friend of mine had passed away from COVID-19 overnight. He was so full of life and already always went above and beyond for his patients, his staff, and his fellow nurses. I'm also very angry with the Mount Sinai health system for not protecting him. We do not have enough PPE, we do not have the correct PPE, and we do not have the appropriate staffing to handle the pandemic, and I do not appreciate representatives of the health system saying otherwise on the news. The public needs to know we were not prepared. That
Thank
this is
you, Aaron
serious, that They need to
Johns.
stay home to flatten the curve. How many more of my friends have to get sick, have to die for the whole world to take this seriously?
Listen to my baby. She won't say I'm back. But when
That's
she comes
Devin
along,
Morris.
she's
And
reaching there.
This is from the New York Post.
Come on.
Worker at NYC hospital where nurses wear trash bags of protection dies from coronavirus. Nurses at Mount Sinai West, where Kelly worked, are being forced to wear trash bags due to the lack of protective gear.
That's right, Nana. It must be true. It's on Facebook. But I don't have an agenda.
You know, it's not good though when you see like nurses calling out the hospital administrators on social media. That's not a good situation.
And that's bad Orange Man's fault. He doesn't believe in science. Science. Science.
Bad.
Science.
You know, Cuomo was asked this morning about shortages, and he said basically there weren't shortages. So I don't know what's going on.
See? Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Agenda free. Cuomo said there were no shortages, but I don't know what's going on.
Certainly, condolences to his family.
He just read a tweet about people wearing garbage bags. He's got nothing to say about it. Yeah, he has no agenda. Oh, come on. Turn to Hulk Man over that. Come on. Turn to Hulk over the garbage bags. Come on. Come on, Steve. Pew, pew, pew. See?
Hey,
Nothing.
let me thank our moderators.
Oh, that's okay.
We have,
That's okay. I just read a
Mark
post
Helton is
about...
moderating. Thank you, Mark.
I just read a post.
Rastasi is moderating. Thank you, Rastasi.
I just read a post about nurses wearing garbage bags, but Cuomo says there is no shortage. Okay, let's go on to the next
Periscope moderator.
tweet. No, first, let's thank our Nazi blocking mods.
Two strange news.
Yes, we gotta get the Nazi blockers on first. Thank you, mods. We love you, mods. How come there's no rant about Cuomo being a douchebag and a moron? And look, there's nurses wearing garbage bags. What the hell's wrong with this guy? Doesn't he believe in science? Come on! Science!
Keisha Umaran, Callie Smoke, Love Pugs, and Sully.
I
Also,
just
quick
saw a
thank you
Facebook
to,
post of nurses wearing
Superheart.
garbage
Thank
bags.
you,
Cuomo's a lying sack of
Eddie,
shit.
H, Maddie,
My
Chelsea,
parents are gonna die.
Leia, Simeon Boholahi.
Woo.
And also, thank you so much for the Facebook stars. I appreciate it.
Ooh, I just gave myself a
Patrick
sore
and
throat
Melanie
from that
Waltman. Thank you,
rant.
Patrick and Melanie. Derek Inglis. Thank you,
Ooh.
Derek. Robin
Ooh.
Vajda. Derek again.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael Levine. Joan McLeod. Thank you. Ray Rutledge. Stephen Matuk. Lisa Marie Pritchard. Nicole Wilson. Jacob O'Connor. Damian Cohen.
Oh.
Thank you.
No rant for
Sharon
Cuomo?
Higgins,
Come on,
Francis
Steve.
Bravato McIntyre. And thank you also to
That Facebook
The Groove.
post was
Thank
real.
you, The Groove, for your support.
Come on.
Look, see.
That's right, Butterfly
NYPD
Wings.
Intelligence Chief
Obama.
John Miller.
He never replenished the stock when he sent it over to China. Nobody remembers that. Mass
You know, the number of people
depletion.
getting, the number of people in New York, the number of people testing positive is a high percentage. Yesterday it was over 40%. And today in New York, they tested around 18,000 people in New York State. And it
New
was
York's
still,
a
I think, around
sanctuary state,
45%
too.
of people tested positive. It's a huge
So
number.
is California.
And I know they're
So
testing
is
people
Illinois.
with symptoms, but it's still a large. I mean, I think they're they're not.
Interesting.
It's roughly what they're doing in other states, and it's way more than other states. So I don't really know. Is it spread more in New York City? But the last couple of days,
Come on, Steve.
it's been over 40% of people testing positive. Say it was like 35%.
Take on me, take me on. I'll be the Steve only hates Trump. Ooh, I better get tested
Oh, I
for
don't know if we
Corona.
talked about this on the air. American
Been drinking
Jackson,
Corona?
I
With
don't
only
think we ever did.
lemon,
I tweeted out
not
about it. Jackson
lime.
Brown a couple days ago.
I need a
Talking
test.
about it.
Oh, his parents are gonna fucking
Rolling
die!
Stone. Jackson Brown was suspicious that something was not right when he started feeling ill in recent weeks. He got tested.
I think
He wasn't
Steve
hospitalized.
Lookner's
He
turning
got
the
tested.
gay frogs gay.
He tested
Or
positive.
back to normal.
He said, the symptoms are really pretty mild, so I don't require any
It's
kind of
your
medication,
choice.
and certainly not hospitalization or anything like that. He is 71 years old.
Louisiana.
He
Don't they
suspects
have
he got
a
it on his
Democrat
recent
governor,
trip to New
too?
York for the annual
Are they a
Rock
sanctuary
Rock
state? Fuck, let me know. I don't know for sure. Ooh. Yeah.
I wish him the best.
Oh, people are getting muted left and right. We don't have a big audience, but we're mighty. And we call it hypocrisy when we see it. You know what I'm going to do? To get away from the coronavirus, I'm going to do this.
Oh, HMB sent me this. I hadn't seen this yet. Scott Gottlieb, who used to be the head of the FDA, I think it is, he said, I'm worried about
Rapunzel.
emerging situations
It's
in New
boring.
Orleans, Dallas,
Because
Atlanta, Miami,
nobody can
Detroit,
disagree,
Chicago, Philadelphia,
Rapunzel.
among others. In China,
You
no
get
province
muted.
outside Hubei ever had more than 1,500 cases. But at the same time, the China numbers were garbage. In the U.S., 11 states already hit that total. Our epidemic is likely to be national.
Do they really have it?
Yeah, so
Nana?
whatever
I
whatever
think
the China
that
is
little
what it is.
redheaded
But
weasel
we're
is
seeing these
lying.
huge case numbers. It's not just New York City.
Kathy
New Jersey had over
Griffin,
2,600 cases.
I don't think has it.
Louisiana, a lot of them. I mean, over 500 cases in Michigan. A lot of them in Detroit.
Some are asking valid questions. They don't get any answers, do they?
Oh, this
Why
is
have a
graph.
chat
What
if
is the
you
graph? Let's look at it.
don't pay any attention to it?
But yeah,
And
I
your
mean,
mod's
look,
blocked.
in Massachusetts, there's a ton of cases, and there's many areas where maybe they just haven't tested that much yet, and you could have, or the cases could spread to other areas, and they might be behind. Oh, I see. So this is the deaths by state. This is how many days, and this is the number of deaths.
If you put it into a chart like that, it looks horrific. You can't do that. That's fear
But
porn
I don't
right
see
there.
why it shouldn't have just,
I know
if it's in all
about
these
graphs from the job I used to have for
people
16
travel around the
years.
country, so I have to
You
imagine
post a
it's gonna
graph
be
like that,
across
you
the
could
country.
manipulate a graph
I mean,
to
LA
look
County
like,
had over 400.
holy crap, we're doing awesome. Or holy crap, we're doing like shit. That's a graph. That's a horrible graph to put up in front of people.
says we are worse than
It looks horrible to people. That's fear porn right there, that graph.
Washington's clearly bad.
Why I wouldn't put up a graph like that. That's just a crap graph. I ran from the coronavirus. I'm still running. But Lookner's hunting me down. Because I'm going to get it. He's going to make sure I get it. Because I don't believe in
I don't know
science.
if I mentioned this before.
Science.
Ben Roper sent me this. I was reading another story about this. What was I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the BuzzFeed news story.
Yeah.
So I tweeted about this, but I think it's
BuzzFeed!
Doctors and nurses say more people are dying of COVID in the U.S. than we know. Look, this is happening in Italy. Italy, there are definitely cases where people are not being treated. Reuters have reported that, if you die in a nursing home there, you're not going to likely be tested. So they restrict the testing there.
BuzzFeed says doctors and nurses say more people are dying in the U.S. than we know.
In China, where people were dying and they were never tested.
You're running a BuzzFeed article?
This reporting, which suggests it's going
agenda
on in the
free.
US as well.
I'm agenda free.
The numbers are
I don't pick one side or the other. They're going to run a BuzzFeed article. They got caught lying over and over.
Especially if you're widely tested. I'm sure there are people who died over the last few months who had it, and they just never tested.
BuzzFeed, they're hiding the numbers of
medical
deaths.
Professionals around the U.S.
They're hiding it.
News that the official numbers
it's like 1 million deaths.
The number of deaths are seen on the front line. In some cases,
he's actually reading this article from BuzzFeed.
In other more troubling cases, medical experts told BuzzFeed
this is agenda free.
Before or after they die.
I'm gonna run a BuzzFeed article, and people send me tweets.
In California, one ER doctor who works at multiple hospitals in a hard-hit county told BuzzFeed News those medical records.
He's still reading the BuzzFeed. Told BuzzFeed. A California ER doctor who wants to remain nameless.
We just don't know.
Told BuzzFeed that we can't give up our source, by the way, or what hospital he works in. Yeah, BuzzFeed. Okay.
Two of the hardest hit areas in the nation, New York City and Los Angeles County,
He's agenda free. It must be true.
Doctors to not test patients unless they think the test will significantly change their course of treatment. That means potentially more.
Now he's running with the lie that people weren't tested even though they had symptoms. That's a proven falsehood.
That's a good point.
But he's going to keep talking about the BuzzFeed article. And he won't point out the fact
Doctors and
that
nurses
it's false.
Working in several hospitals around the country told BuzzFeed News that the official accounts of COVID-19 related deaths are not comprehensive for three main reasons. A lack of tests and protective equipment means not everyone who contracted or dies of COVID-19 is diagnosed. Overwhelmed hospitals may be running behind on reporting the numbers to state and county authorities. In some hospitals, reporting their totals on a daily basis say they're not being reflected promptly in the county and state reports.
BuzzFeed is an incredibly unreliable source for information. And if you're agenda free, you would know that, right? I'm not a liberal or a Democrat or a Republican. I just want to report the truth. So I go to BuzzFeed.
Delaware.
They've been caught so many times lying over the last 3 years.
To die in Delaware because of coronavirus.
That's my source. Is BuzzFeed now. Oh, good grief.
A 66-year-old Sussex County resident.
Delaware Online, written by some guy in his underwear in his basement,
man who is a resident
is a source for Steve Lookner and his Agenda Free TV.
The number of positive cases in Delaware has risen to 140.
Wow. Come on, Steve. Give us a credible source, Steve. Come on, not BuzzFeed or BuzzFeed, whatever the hell you want to call it, or Delaware Online. Oh God, this is tainted love right here. Touch me, Steve, tainted love. Touch me, Steve, tainted love. This is tainted love. Oh God, we gotta burn this thing down.
So I'm just checking up some.
We need a little St. Elmo's fire to burn it down. They fired him, Iceman. That's why. Yeah. A lot of people are cheering him on. If you're gonna quote,
Now, Craig
if you're gonna queef out BuzzFeed as your source,
Elmhurst Hospital, I believe,
then you are an
We read a
idiot.
thread of his about what it's like to work when all these
BuzzFeed is like watching Mad Magazine.
His Twitter page. He said, though, he just posted, the United States has the most coronavirus cases in the world, and they're just getting
Wait for Liberty. Follow us on D-Live. We're a lot of fun. The person got muted. Look at the moderator muted somebody for asking a question. Oh. You're muted. Shut up. We don't want to hear anything but what Steve says. From BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed says... Ooh, we got another random tweet from an MD. And we're just getting started. That's it. It's over. The United States is shut down. We're all gonna die. Using tweets as your source is probably not a good idea if you're agenda-free TV. Just letting you know. Tweets? Okay. Then you might as well be like, let's see, today's Thursday. It's Thursday Night Live. Because now you're a comedy. I'm going to use BuzzFeed and tweets from unknown people that claim they're a legitimate source. And then say I'm agenda-free. It's all horrible news, by the way. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Even when you're civil, butterfly wings, if they don't like the comment, they block you. If it's anything that contradicts what Mr. BuzzFeed and tweets reports,
sorry, I'm just checking up some different updates here.
Then you're blocked or muted. You're gonna die. That's right. I don't have that poltergeist. You're gonna die. But I'm gonna get it for the weekend show. Mega Promises Capped over the Speakeasy. Maybe I'll put it on the Speakeasy. You know where we are now?
This is U.S. coronavirus cases.
We're at the
China,
point
Italy.
of no return.
Okay.
So you might as well dance and have a good time. Drink libations. Because according to Steve, BuzzFeed tweets, Lipner,
fight on the
and Wall Street Journal again. We're back to the Wall Street Journal. Yes! Yes, Jeff. Oh, yes. Wall Street Journal. Jeff Bezos. It's got to be feeling you, man.
Spain has extended its lockdown another 50
Oh, look at him. He stood straight up. He's got wood. People are dying. He's got wood.
Our viewer, James Philippi, says, in Houston, Texas today, we got an emergency Amber Alert to cell phones. Harris County has closed all courts and county offices for the next 5 weeks until the end of April due to rapid spreading of coronavirus.
I got it. You're going to die.
Why did they not close the rodeo sooner? That's from James Phillips. James.
No, I got it. There it is. Ooh. Oh, there I am. I'm on. Okay. There he is. There's the Hulk. He's back.
Chadwick sent me this. Dina Hall. New York EMS received more medical 911 calls in 24 hours than it did. She meant September 11, 2001. Now, I don't know, what I can't tell with the calls is, some of those calls could be people who just are really nervous about the virus and they say have a cold. So that it's not the case that everybody, I don't know that everybody calling, what percentage of the people calling, of the calling increase of these calls are people who are genuinely sick with the virus, and so what is them are people who might just have like a light sickness but who are really worried about the virus. You're gonna die, all of you. Harris County, by the way, is in Texas. It's where Houston is. I might have forgotten. You're gonna die, all of you. You are gonna die. You're gonna die, all of you. You are gonna die!
There you go. You're gonna die, all of you. You're gonna die. All right. Thank you
Eddie
for
J
this.
says, I'm still unclear on if you get COVID.
Thank you, Frederick, for the follow.
Well, recovering is getting.
I'm gonna cut this off in 4 minutes.
They test you
and go to bed.
Widely,
knowing I'm gonna die.
Twice, I think in 24 hours, and you have to come up negative both times. So the idea is they're not going to let you. In theory, they're not.
We're not going to see the Hulk tonight, but we might see the Hulk tomorrow night.
Get it again? I mean,
Hulk smash.
It gives you immunity when you get it, but I don't think that's been proven yet. It would certainly be terrible if a lot of people were able to get it again.
Andrew Davis, thank you for the follow. We're going to cut this off in about 4 minutes. Make sure you catch our show, The Speakeasy. Before that, Promise is Kept at 8 o'clock on Saturday night. Promise is Kept will not be anything but straight news, but Speakeasy, you never know what the hell's going to happen. I might just go.
So, guys, we are coming up
freak
on
out
9
and go Hulk smash on
Look,
Speakeasy.
We got some coronavirus updates from BNO.
Maybe we'll get Doc Martin or Kimmy White Censored. Just do a
so
Hulk smash.
Here are the updates from them. USA 60.
We do have some hot-looking women on Speakeasy, so
those numbers are going to
make sure you join us.
Spain, huge number of deaths in Spain.
Oh, all right, Rusty Iceman. He's going to do a scope. Check it out. I lose control.
Germany, big number of cases there as
every
well.
time
really
Stevie's on.
France, I think this might be a record number.
Talking about the
Iran,
numbers
they report like the same
of the
numbers,
dead
similar
and
numbers
sick
Who knows?
coming
I
out.
mean, it's widely believed they're underreporting.
How
Italy
does he
still
know?
lots
He
of deaths,
goes to BuzzFeed.
Crazy.
How does he know? How does he know? He gets some tweets on. All right. Kimmy Jong-un will be on D-Live tonight, 11 o'clock. Check out Kimmy Wise Censored.
Well, I know
I had a lot of fun tonight.
It's wisely
Thank you all for coming. Check out Rusty shortly here. Iceman 4433.
Also,
Check
I'm
him
guessing
out.
they won't release you if they think.
And
you have
thanks
enough
for
of
the
virus
subs
that
and the
you could, get it
follows.
again.
Don't forget to catch our man
is
Boogie Bumper Monday through Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. He'll blackpill you. We may have to go all full Lookner
What happens
nuts
after you recover?
on the speakeasy. We'll see.
Whoa! Why are they doing that?
Hulk may be smashing on speakeasy. Hulk smash. Smash. Kimmy rocks. Yes, she does. Check her out tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern. I'll be snoozing. But I'll catch the replay tomorrow in the shop because I'm still working in the communist state of New York, where our constitutional rights have been taken away. But I'm still working.
I don't know. I'd like to see
I don't care.
a sort of definition of a more rigorous definition of about.
Peace, everybody. Check out Iceman.
Here's the New York Times. They recovered from the virus with infected again
4433 in a few minutes.
And people who recover
New York
get infected
Times.
again and again.
Look at them. Nothing but infected again and again. Yeah. Okay.
Most likely, the reinfected patients still harbored low level of the virus when they were discharged from the hospital, and testing failed to pick it up. See, so that suggests that when they let you out, what they're trying to do is only.
So
let you
his
out
sources are tweets, BuzzFeed, and the New York Times. Okay. Agenda free isn't so agenda free. I think we just proved that in the last. I don't know how long have we been on. We'll check you out Saturday night. Check us out. Catch at Wise Censored tonight. Wise Censored Kimmy on D-Live only. Check it out. Kimmy is awesome. She rocks. So does Doc Martin if you want to catch her. And listen to my sorry ass on Saturday night. Check us out on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern.
In terms of no symptoms would sound right to me as well.
And then the speakeasy, where we're going to go all Hulk on Lookner. I think we're going to do it. We're just going to have to do it. I never do this, but this guy is agenda free. Yeah, don't lie. Lying to people is awful. We have an agenda to elect all Republicans and Donald Trump in November. We'll catch you on the flip side, folks. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Love you. Thank you.
All right.
Catch us on Saturday night.
It is currently
on the speakeasy
9:02. I'm thinking I'm
kept.
going to wrap up this live stream right
now. We'll wait till the song's over.
But
just for Aaron Botek.
Well, I can always come back on later if there's big
Aaron
news.
Bonte.
I think I'm going to wrap up this live stream. And I will be posting on my Twitter account at Lookner. I'll be following along, and if news comes out, I'll post it on my Twitter account at Lookner. And if there's huge news, I can come back on the air.
I got to go get tested. There's no test case. There's no tests in New York.
Also, thanks so much. A lot of people have been sending me news links and letting me read your comments on the air, so I do appreciate that.
Make sure you send your BuzzFeed links about the coronavirus to Steve Lookner. Agenda Free TV.
Worse news, I know from the U.S.
Make sure you send your tweets from random people with no evidence to Steve Lookner.
thoughts with all the people with the virus and people who are in the hospital and recovering.
That way he has more agenda-free
also,
material.
People who've lost their jobs because of the virus, all the first responders, the medical workers, doing amazing work, putting their safety on the line, trying to help people get better. And also scientists trying to invent a vaccine and a treatment for this. So lots of people. I mean, it's really touching everybody, like pretty much everybody throughout the world. Probably is. It's the rare person who this would not be affecting.
We have 340 plus million Americans, dipshit.
So we will certainly
84,000.
Make sure you subscribe so you know when we're coming on the air. Subscribe to the channel.
You can't do math. Don't you believe in math?
On YouTube, you're going to want to.
Good grief.
Make sure you click on the notification.
Thank you, Rapunzel.
Choose all notifications. So there's you have to hit the subscribe button on YouTube.
Make sure you subscribe to Agenda Free for some more bad news from BuzzFeed, the New York Times, and random tweets from people we have no idea who the fuck they are.
I gotta give it up to the moderators. They are amazing moderators.
The moderators will block your Nazi ass in 2 seconds for asking you a question. Just ask R.M. Johns, Phil the Angel, Doc Martin,
like Rubin,
and many others. Butterfly Wings, I think, got blocked. Woohoo! Block.
Thank you. Mark Helton. Thank you so much, Mark.
Subscribe for fear to Agenda Free TV.
Also, True Strange News.
I don't have a closing song for this show.
Our Periscope chat.
Oh, good God.
As well.
I don't even have a close for this. I just made it up at the last second. So, thank you all for coming. Oh, wait a minute. Is Hulk looking?
Such as Misha has been moderating, Linda Belk, Sharon Craig. Thank you. And Texas Legends Brian. Also our Facebook moderators. Kimberly Peterson, Courtney
Aaron
Lane.
Johns, we're going to wait one more song.
Shay Derner, Denise Fredrickson, Joe Sereno, Dan Lindquist, and our Twitch moderators, Daily Disclosure, Matthew Johnson, Idaho Star, Keisha
Everything she says is everything is bad.
And also Sully, and our moderators in our Discord as well. Thank you so much. Moderators. I got to thank the donors as well.
And I look on BuzzFeed,
I do this channel
my Twitter feed every day.
I don't have another job. I do this channel
I update the numbers now.
Thank you so much for the donations.
Now I've got my mods blocking everyone.
Thank you also, Miss Doglover. Police in dispersing people sunbathing in the park. Thank you, Miss Doglover, for your support.
My haters.
And yeah, if I remember from the UK lockdown, we covered the lockdown. Isn't the UK lockdown? Isn't it like no meeting, no groups meetings of more than 2 people?
Somebody block me. Yeah.
I'm not going to look it up now, though.
Cause I don't believe.
Thanks also for the Super Hearts, Tim K, Kim Reedy, KGB Pantsuit, Tom Bingham, Eddie J, Deb H, Maddie, Jill Sanderson, Leah, Simyam Boholahi. Thank you. And thanks so much for the Facebook stars. Thank you very much, Patrick and Melanie Waltman and everybody else, for the Facebook stars.
Steve just works for Agenda Free. He's trying to get some money.
Also,
but he wants some BuzzFeed
if you want
and
to talk
some
to other
tweets
viewers
again.
In between broadcasts, check out the Discord.
News out. Everybody's gonna die next week. And Trump is wrong and he is right. If you don't stop it, Hulk will come on
So the Discord, the mods can tell you where that is, or I put the link to the Discord in the YouTube description.
No, I'm just trying to make it up as I go along, R.M. Johns.
I will post it also in the Facebook.
I haven't had enough Coronas with hydrochloroquine. Hydrochloroquine. Chloroquine? I can't even say it. It's so hard for you to block me now.
And also, to know
Trump's on Hannity in a few minutes. All right, Sebastian 19. We'll catch you later.
About 20 minutes.
Enough of this guy. Have a good night. Catch us on Saturday night. I might do a random scope on Saturday morning. You never know. If I get pissed off enough, I'll do it. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing. And I love you. Love you all. Stay safe.
Hang on. Quick check here.
You can't drink I'm not going to take a hydrochloroquine then.
Thank you for saying thank you in our Facebook chat for saying thank you. Suzanne Patty, thank you.
My scotch on the rocks will kill the virus.
Also, Shirley Anderson, thanks. Tina Maria,
we're going to say goodnight to Cyrus the Virus from Agenda TV. Check you out later. Thank you, everybody. Love you all. See you on Saturday night.